You've ever admired motorcycles for their charm, history, and practicality? The 2026 Honda Super Cub 125 Enfield is a name you're going to want to remember. This isn't just a small-capacity commuter bike. It's a rolling piece of engineering heritage, now upgraded with modern refinements for a new generation of riders. Whether you're an urban commuter, a weekend cruiser, or simply someone who appreciates the elegance of retro modern design, the Super Cub 125 Enfield is going to catch your attention. So, what makes the 2026 Super Cub 125 Enfield such a standout in the mini-moto and commuter bike category? First, let's talk about the design. Honda has stayed true to the Super Cub's classic silhouette that dates back to the late 1950s. You get that unmistakable step-through frame, round headlamp, and front leg shield that's as iconic as it is practical. For 2026, Honda has infused just the right amount of modernization. The Enfield variant, in particular, gets a more refined color palette, featuring retro-styled enamel tones with subtle metallic flake, new badging, and blacked-out engine components for a premium contrast. The LED lighting all around, including that signature round headlight, blends seamlessly with the vintage lines, giving the Super Cub a timeless yet forward-looking appeal. The seat is a single saddle unit and upholstered in a premium material that adds to the bike's retro vibe. But don't let the classic look fool you. Underneath, it's packed with contemporary engineering. Now let's get into performance. The 2026 model is powered by a refined 124cc air-cooled single-cylinder engine that's both Euro 5 Plus compliant and impressively fuel efficient. It puts out a modest 9.5 horsepower and around 10 Nm of torque. Sure, those numbers won't melt tires, but that's not the point of the Super Cub. This bike is about smooth, predictable power delivery, exceptional fuel economy, and day-to-day reliability. Honda's updated fuel injection system ensures a crisper throttle response and more consistent combustion, while the 4-speed semi-automatic transmission lets you shift gears without using a clutch, ideal for beginners and city riders alike. You also get Honda's signature reliability. This engine has been fine-tuned over generations. It's whisper quiet, low maintenance, and extremely durable. Plus, with fuel consumption figures averaging around 67 to 70 kilometers per liter, this is easily one of the most economical petrol-powered two-wheelers on the market today. One of the defining features of the Enfield edition is its subtle tweaks to the suspension. The front telescopic forks and twin rear shocks have been revalved for better ride compliance on rougher city streets. The result is a ride that's more composed and comfortable over potholes and uneven tarmac, yet still light and nimble for filtering through tight traffic. Title 1. 2026 Honda Super Cub 125 Enfield. The icon returns with modern class. Description: 2026 Honda Super Cub 125 Enfield. A full review. BikeNext. The legend is back with a stylish twist. In this in-depth review, we take a close look at the 2026 Honda Super Cub 125 Enfield, a modern classic that blends Honda's unmatched reliability with timeless retro design. In this video, we cover key features and specifications, engine performance and fuel efficiency, ride comfort and handling, unique design details in the Enfield edition, practicality for everyday commuting, pricing and value for money. Covertitle. 1. Iconic, modern, perfect. 2. Honda's classic just got cooler. 3. The Super Cub is back. 4. Retro looks, modern tech. 5. Is this the best 125cc of 2026? 6. Small bike, big legend. 7. Meet the Super Cub Enfield. 8. The ultimate city bike. 9. New Super Cub equals wow. 10. Honda did what? Thy squared. Keyword 1. 2026 Honda Super Cub. 2. Honda Super Cub 125 Enfield. 3. Honda Super Cub Review. 4. Best 125cc Bike 2026. 5. Retro Motorcycle 2026. 6. Honda Super Cub Top Speed. 7. Small Bikes for Beginners. 8. Urban Commuter Motorcycle. 9. Super Cub 125 Price. 10. Classic Honda Motorcycle. 11. Honda Cub Performance. 12. Lightweight Motorcycles 2026. 13. Best Beginner Bike 125cc. 14. Honda Motorcycles 2026. 15. Super Cub Fuel Efficiency. Hashtags 1. Honda Super Cub. 2. Super Cub 125. 3. Retro Motorcycle. 4. Number 125cc Bike. 5. BikeNext.